Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Tennoji, and we have more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hopefully you guys enjoying the walkthrough. This is part 4. Technically, this will be part 3 of our specific area that we've been tackling so far, which is the Izumi Setsu. So I've switched over to live commentary instead of adding the commentary after the fact. Hopefully, this will speed up the editing process that I have to do in order to make these videos, as you're, I'm sure, well aware that editing these types of videos and doing these types of walkthroughs is very time consuming, and I just want to make sure that everything is smooth and we do everything good. So with that being said, let's go and take a look at this. You can see that there are just a few things that are actually left to get on this map, and then we'll actually have 100% of the map done. Maybe not all of the missions inside that map, but there's 2 question marks left. There's one down here, and if you zoom in, there's one over here, and then if we come all the way over here, you can see that there is no more question marks left on the map as far as anything, you know, outside of, you know, what we're doing. Now, it is possible that there could be something over here. I don't know, because I believe these areas demonstrate kind of the locations that we haven't been yet. One of the things that I haven't shown off at all is the change of season. It's happened over the course of the game, you just haven't actually seen it. So this is a good chance to show it off. So if you look at the top right of the screen, it says change season by clicking right on the direction pad. So if I hold that down, what it's going to do is it's going to obviously change the season. So I haven't quite figured out what gameplay purpose this serves, other than just to have a new type of setting depending on the season that you're currently in. But we get a little cinema. You can, I don't think you can change it at any time, but I guess we're going to find out here. So clearly this is supposed to be a new thing. One of the things that does make this interesting is it replenishes our scouts that we can use. You see how it doesn't allow us to change it now? So now we have 3 scouts, which means that we can use them to, like, you know, find missions and stuff like that. But with that being said, let us go ahead and... Now, it's kind of weird how this viewpoint here didn't show... Let's see. If we zoom in here, you can see the direction we're looking in right now, our character. So what I want to do is I want to look just a little bit to the left here. So essentially right in here. And you've got an undiscovered location there. You've got those things show up right there. And then this right here. And let's say we place a marker on that, and we can take a look at it, and we can see where the marker is. It's all the way over there. So there was nothing that showed here. So my guess is there's literally nothing in this area to check, because there would have been some type of question mark or something that this viewpoint here would have showed off. So yeah, I guess there's really nothing up there for us to actually even bother with checking out currently. So what we're going to do is head down to this location here and grab this one. I'm trying to think what is the best fast travel point to locate at. See, I don't think you can fast travel to these little shrines areas. Now there's another thing I want to talk about, is the shrine has a little white thing on it, and I'm not really 100% sure if that's like a bar that needs to fill up for some reason or another. Yeah, I don't really know. But you see these white things here, they show you, I guess, the different towns and stuff. And then these red things show you the kind of areas where enemies can be. And you can see that there's actually 2 question marks down here by the docks. So we're also going to come down into this area. I guess the best place to do it would just be to fast travel right here. Now, I have been thinking a lot about how to make these videos as efficient as possible, right, for those. So obviously we have the timestamps for those that want to, you know, fast forward through things and look at things a little quicker. And that's completely, of course, as always, up to you guys. But I'm going to try... I'm going to try to let you guys experience the game a little bit more, and maybe not cut so much when it comes to going from one place, you know, to another. I do want you to see, you know, how long it takes to get from one location to the next, because I do believe that that is a important aspect of the game, because this is a video game, and obviously some things do take a long time to get from one area to the next. Alright, so what we're going to do is head towards this right there. It's going to be on the other side here, but we can go ahead and bring up our steed. It's automatic. Once you press and hold it down, the steed will automatically come to you, and you'll be able to automatically ride it, essentially. So this is that location that we were at just in the previous video where we did the boss fight towards the end there. That's the castle. Now for 100%, you don't have to go around and get every single gold item. That's not like a prerequisite. There is a...
This is not your road. And if I'm late to the market, I cannot sell my wares.
This road belongs to the man with the weapon.
What is this?
Hey up. Get out of my sight. Keep moving.
Stop threatening this man.
Ooh, another mouthy one. We'll put you in your place.
I don't think you will.
Looks like this is your road now. I did not owe that thug at all. But I would like to repay your kindness.
Is there anything you can tell me about this place?
Oh, you're not going to tell me? But I guess the new content has been added, so let's see what that is. You know, kind of just stumbling across this random thing. Oh, okay. So we've unlocked a rumor called the Butterfly Collector. Oh, okay. All right. So let me explain something to you guys. This is hilarious, actually. So yesterday, and this is the whole reason I'm doing things a little differently in this part. So yesterday, when I was recording and I was doing part 3, you know, I showed you guys all the missions and some of the things I felt that were important, but there was a section that I left out, which was just me going around this town, and I found these little butterflies that were on trees. I collected about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these things, so I guess this is going to be a good opportunity to kind of show you what that leads to, but right now we're continued on with this here. But that's kind of interesting, because it said there was these little things on trees that I just picked up. There's no like trophies or anything related to them, so that's why I didn't include them in the video or whatever. But it'll be. Oh, here's another thing too. If you run, you could scare the animals, and then they'll run from you. I just realized that I went inside. I went inside this area here. Yeah, where we're trying to go is actually over here. I didn't mean to go straight through the bad part. Okay, so this is... Oh, so we have another one of these. That's what this is. It's another kata. Or not a kata. This is a flashback. So I think we should be good to go. All right, yes. So looks like this question mark particularly is another one of those Kuji Kiris. We did 4 of them in part 2 of our walkthrough, and it looks like we have another one. These are the flashbacks, I guess, so let's check it out. I guess we gotta wait. Nice. All right. Now these are actually fun and interesting. I love this little mini game here. It's very simplistic. But it takes it away after a little while, and it does make it a little challenging to remember. kind of got to hit it about a half a second before you think you need to hit it. Now. And then eventually you just have to guess. And so really, I'm just listening for the sound. Nice.
I am an ember, lit by the flames of purpose.
Ooh, okay, so it seems that the first 4 are flashbacks, and now you just sit and kind of meditate. So it's no longer an actual full-on mission anymore. So that's interesting as well. Okay, so that's what we went through. So that's what that was. So you get these little areas, like I said, in red. They will always constantly respawn, meaning that once you change seasons, these areas will have new enemies again, and, you know, that's it. So for the purpose of this, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next section, which I believe was up here where we had one. This is, yeah, we'll fast travel here. And I'll just, you know, show you guys how long it takes to actually do the fast travel. You just have this little screen here. It's just, I try to exit or, you know, limit these types of things here because, you know, just seeing a loading screen isn't necessarily the coolest thing to watch.
I have to stay low.
This is also another one of those castles where you have those guys to take out as well.
Easy.
So here we are. It looks like this one's actually inside that area. And you do these right here. It's like you have to actually go to it in order to find it, and then once you find it, then you can spend the money to unlock it. This allows you to go to these locations essentially in fast travel. But I don't know what this is quite yet. We're gonna have to go inside and find out. All right, so, oh, okay, it's just an encampment, it looks like. Or a shrine.
Why do we let the Namban build their temples here? Probably for profit.
It looks like this might not have any gameplay elements involved in this little section here. It's a church. Might be a mission later on or something. Now, normally you would see something show up like in white or whatever whenever you're doing this. Like you see how you see those gold things there. So it doesn't look like there's anything gameplay-wise that is tailored to this section right here. All right, so I believe that is all of the points on the map Izumi Setsu. So all the points are done for that. And we're going to go ahead and now continue on with the main story. This is, I guess, a good opportunity to do this one. This is, I guess, considered a side mission because if you look at it, it's got a different emblem than the ones that are like that. So let's do this one. We just need to investigate the area. Now, I've already collected a bunch of them, so we'll see how this works out. So we'll fast travel to... And you can see that it's right over here in this area. Looks like there's a bunch of enemies.
Best if I remain unseen.
Let's cause a little disturbance in the force here. So we can take this guy out. So he's got armor on, so obviously we can't take him out. Not with those specific weapons.
They're gone.
You can see they're doing a little search around, so the AI isn't too stupid.
Ending the search now. Everything is in order here.
Alright, there you go. Okay, so I don't think this even had anything to do with this mission. That's another one of those.
Fall in with us. We need to see what's going on over there.
Come out! Safety!
Alright, it looks like we're okay for right now.
Take it easy!
I don't care.
I'm telling you right now, it is super hard to do outside of stealth with this character. She's just not, especially on expert, just not equipped for taking on a lot of enemies at the same time. Alright, so let's get in here. Now, door locked. Okay, so there's, oh, that's right, there's a, I think I saw a key. Also notice that there's these texture issues with this thing. As you can see how it loads and doesn't load and loads and doesn't load. So obviously that's something they'll probably fix. The way these things work here are your scouts. And when you change seasons, all that stuff will be sent into... The things you tagged will be sent in to your hideout at the end of the season, so that's kind of how that works. I do apologize, I'm still trying to get over my sickness. So when I'm doing live commentary, you can hear it a lot more because I really practice and try to do good takes when I do the commentary, when I edit the commentary, so you might hear a little bit more sniffling and graveling, and I apologize for that. Alright, well, whatever we actually needed for this mission is not located in here. But we did pick up another one of these. If we go to objectives. So that's the third one done now. All right, so I think we got everything that was in here except one more. All right, and as I said, it looks like there's still another one over here. These things, they don't really run out. There's always, you know, when you change seasons, this place will come back to being fully loaded with people. You can't complete an area. As you can see, all of the gold, everything that's inside here is gone. Only thing left, obviously, is this guy right here. And it doesn't like complete the area for you or anything like that. So yeah, just want to make you guys know that. So I don't know how to complete those things. So we just need to go around and continue to look. Again, when you get close enough to what you're looking for, it'll show up. See, investigate the area. See, we're already outside of the area. So there's not a big zone here to look at. And it looks like we're outside of the area again. All right, here we go. So it looks like we found something. Oh, this is probably the guy we need to talk to start that. Or
Hello
lady.
there. I organized a game for the children here, but none came. I'd hate to waste it. Might you be interested? There's a reward.
It's been a long time since I played children's games, but all right.
Oh, I'm so glad that you'll play. Hidden on the trees around West Osaka are colored origami butterflies. Find them and bring them back to me. Find them all and you'll win a reward.
All right, so that just opened up the quest, it looks like. Who's he going for? He's shooting somebody. Listen, I don't appreciate you messing with these innocent people. All right, so let's find out where that quest is. I believe it's going to be... Let me see. I guess the best way to do it is to go over to the objectives board and then you can find it, because I think it's under people. Yep. And then they are found in... They are hidden around Osaku. They are found on trees. So, as you can see, we've already found 5 of 10. So we just need to locate Osaku. Right there it is. Temple of Osaka. They are found on trees. So I think it's all in this area right here. Now you could probably use one of your scouts. So let's see what happens. Actually, we can't use, for whatever reason, it won't let us use a scout for this. Maybe because the scouts are only used in the main missions. So we need to go over to this section here, the Osaka area, I believe. It says temple. There's Osaka Castle. Man, this is a whole huge area here. Southwestern Setsu, yeah. So it's all in this area. So we'll just fast travel over to here. There's a total of 5 left for us to get. Now, I'm probably not going to waste all of your time in locating these, but we'll go around. I'll show you where they are on the map. We've already found 5 of them, as I said. Looks like here's one.
Another origami butterfly. How many are there? A message about a missing child, but she escaped her captors.
All right, remember, they're just literally found on trees. Oh, we got another one close enough.
More origami. No message in this butterfly.
Another one. So as long as you're in the area, they will kind of populate in the color of the mission, which is good. I did see it though, didn't I? No, right here. Okay.
There's another piece of origami. What's this? A hidden message in the butterfly. It mentions a child being kidnapped? I need to find them. The kidnappers are using the origami butterflies to pass messages. Clever, but creepy.
All right, so we're just going to continue to look around until we find the final two. Something's going on over here. Okay, that might be the castle. Yeah, my guess is there's not going to be any inside the castle kind of laden area.
That's...
You know, in every game, especially Assassin's Creed game, you're going to come across these fetchy quests. Oh, there's another one. Good news is you can actually... Oop, there's a cat. Don't run, don't run. Now, usually when you get cats like this, see if you could spook them, and when they're spooked, they'll just run, and then you won't be able to pick them up or add them to your collection.
Another origami butterfly. How many are there? No message in this butterfly.
All right, so that means there's just one left. All right, so after looking around just for a minute, I was able to locate the final one.
The Kabukimono.
That's the last one. I should take them back. A child taken for blackmail? What's going on here? The air here smells of smoke and fear. The Kabukimono have done this.
All right, so after doing some research, she's gone. So for whatever reason, she just said we should take them back, right? To that lady who actually gave us the butterfly mission. And she was located, like pretty much over here. But this was the location, at least the last location that she was at when we found her. She's gone and no clue where she is anymore. And the weird thing about this is it doesn't actually show up on the objectives board anymore. If you go over here to the people and you see her mission, it's gone. So we've collected all of the butterflies, but for whatever reason, her mission is gone. So I think that before we can do and finish that, we need to go down to the butterfly collector group. And, you know, find the kidnapped children, I guess. You can see here that this all will be well. A child has been taken in a ransom location given. That quest is done. I have no idea how I even did that. I don't remember it. But yeah, so let's just do this one right here. Investigate the bamboo grove. It's in the... It's north of Osaku Castle. So obviously that's the one that's down here. And it's north of the castle. So, that means it's probably going to be somewhere located in this area here, maybe, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and set our point here since it's a little further away. Like I said, when you structure games the way that Assassin's Creed has done in the RPG format, everything is just all over the place. Like, you know, there's so many missions, obviously, which is a great thing because, you know, we love missions and we want more and more missions, of course. But they are all over the place.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
Well, there's one of the Daisho. I mean, he was literally right in front of us, so I don't understand how I could have not taken him out. So where we need to go is actually kind of, I guess, up in this area, because it said it was north. So I'm just going to assume that it's going to be upward to there. So we'll set our thing, and then we're just going to get out of here and run to there. Not trying to take all these guys out right now.
Who's
Surprised I
there?
didn't die there.
You died today.
Like, doesn't this game know that we're on a mission? So we just got to locate wherever this bamboo grove is. Again, I don't know if we're supposed to be able to meet up with her yet because her mission just disappeared. As soon as Naoi said to do, you know, to take them back, like, her character's gone. So it's a little confusing. Now we're just kind of looking around. We've got the details that we know it's somewhere in this location.
I see you.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
You're too
So,
far away.
This will be the first
I
time
need to be quiet.
you're going to get to experience this. These are the portraits that we need to do. There's going to be a bunch of them scattered around. You have to get close enough. They can be spooked. It's so easy just to get, like, sidetracked in this game.
Perfect spot.
And there's a bunch of them to do, so...
Got it.
I think, for me, RPGs are such a hard game style for me to play because ADHD, I get so distracted whenever I'm moving from one thing to another, and it just becomes like, you know, I'm set off to do this mission and then something on the way just totally distracts me. But that's what the timestamps are for, so you guys can get back on track, and hopefully that's going to help you. So it is near Noda Village. I mean, because that's exactly where we just were, right? Noda Village, yeah. So we are in the right location. It could be a little further up, and we might be going in the wrong direction. I was a bamboo. I mean, this is a forest, so you would think it would be. Ah, here we go. Found it. And of course, nope, this is just another one of these guys.
That cabin looks like a good place to hide. Maybe there's a child in there.
Oh, so, okay, so this is actually tied into these things too, because check this out. So if we go to objectives, we're on a roll, aren't we? You can see that there's two guys here. So this guy is southwest of the castle, so it's not him. North, it's not him. So it's probably one of these people. It's got to be one of these three that we're going to be taking out, because this is tied to this. So the butterfly. All right, so let's just see what that just did when we come over here. Young woman working with a group of child kidnappers around. Okay. Make sure there's nobody else like even near here. Maybe it's not tied to those guys. I guess that's just the emblem that shows up on any target you're supposed to assassinate. But we'll see. All right, the butterfly collector is done. So yeah, I think it's probably a group of targets that we need to kill, just like the other ones. Looks like we leveled up again. So this is a good opportunity to go ahead and go over that real quick. We can finally equip some 11s, but as you can see, they're still not better in some ways. The posture DPS isn't as good. I guess that's not that big of a deal. Weapon DPS is up by quite a bit, so let's just switch to that. We'll go with... They're both actually the same. We really haven't been using that anyways. We've been using the Tonto. We also have another weapon, the Kiri Sigama, I guess it's called. We're going to have to try that at some point. And again, we've got 11, but you can see the posture and the ability damage goes down quite a bit. And you can slow down time on escape strike, so, and upgrade to hideout 4s, engrave it with a perk. So we'll keep that one up. Mastery wise, we have 8 points to spend because we've been doing a lot of stuff, so that's why you want to keep going around and, you know, doing what you got to do. So let's take a look at our Tonto again. We got the backstab, light posture, attacks that hit an enemy back trigger to weaken. It's a ability, I think. Oh, it's a passive. Okay. Light posture attacks that hit an enemy's back trigger. What else here? Ooh, so this is a different one. Throw the Tonto, then dash to stab the target and make them vulnerable. Leap strike. Yeah, let's go with... Ooh, and then we've got increased armor piercing. Ooh, that's a good one too. Let's increase armor piercing. And then I'm going to go with this. There we go. So now we got 2. And now I got 2 of those up. Okay, cool. So that works.
Don't be afraid now. You are safe.
I wasn't scared. She was. She said her boss would be mad if my mother didn't pay up. Can we go home now? I'm hungry.
Yes, let's get you back home. Where's your mother?
I'll take you.
Probably going to have to fight some enemies on the way, of course. Now remember, guys, what we're doing here obviously is side content. So it doesn't, I don't think, affects the story in any way.
Tell me about your mother.
She owns the sandal shop.
That's nice. Everyone needs sandals.
Lots of people buy them. They think we're rich, but we're not really. You won't tell my mother I said that, will you?
Don't worry. It's our secret. You should be more careful about talking to strangers.
I know. My mother always tells me that. She just seemed nice.
They always do.
Must be her right there.
Please, listen to me. Someone has taken my child. Sakae. Oh, I don't know what I would have done if something happened to you. How did you find her?
They took me and wanted more for me.
Her captors left a note of her location. Do you have any idea who these people are?
She spoke like a peasant, but dressed like she came from the castle. They wanted ransom.
Keep Sakae safe. I will track them down.
Wait! I made this for you.
Thank you. I won't let her out of my sight.
Wait, how does she make something for us when we just met her? We got a rare level 12 trinket. So, I guess let's take a look at it. Oh, okay. So 100% inner child protection. Okay. So health goes up plus 5.4%. That's plus 10 damage per unused. So I guess at this point, it's probably better to have the butterfly. So that works. All right. I guess we could try this. Oh no, we're not going to, sorry. It's outside of this zone that we're in. That's in a totally different zone, so we're trying to keep within the zones that we're currently leveled at, because it just makes more sense. But let's see how this updates. So we did the two to do the leader of the group apparently kidnapped children around Osaka. We did that quest. We did that one. So let's just complete this quest line, I guess. Since, you know, let's keep it together through the story, and that way it'll feel a little bit better. So we need to go to the Kojo Ruins. I know where this is exactly. The Kojo Ruins is right here. It's not too far from our current location. So we can go ahead and head there. Again, I'm not sure. It said we need to turn in... I mean, you guys heard when we picked up the 10th butterfly, it said turn it in, but then she miraculously disappeared from the map, so not sure where to turn that in. That's the thing, when you're trying to do platinums and game guides like this, obviously when you're the first to play them, you know, it takes a lot longer because you have to figure things out. You have to figure where to go. I mean, you have to do that in every instances, but, you know, because of YouTube being so saturated with so many different walkthroughs of games and stuff out there, you know, when you're one of the first to do it, it's always the hardest. But that just is well more rewarding knowing that, you know. So here are the ruins. So we need to find...
I want to go home.
Think about what you are doing.
Or I'll punish you. I don't...
She's running away.
All right, that was easy.
I want to go home.
Are you hurt?
No.
All right. We should get you home. Do you know the way?
My father told me. I will take you.
Find whoever's out there. Let's go.
Trying to stay away from them. I don't want them to know I was the one that did it.
Did you know that woman?
I do like how they have this
Sorta.
follow button.
I thought she was nice until today.
Do you know where she came from?
No. She just wanted to go to the island. I've already been, and it's boring.
I will also be showing off the PC version, so if you guys want to see how the game looks on its highest quality, make sure you check out my PC videos that I have.
Where have you been?
The Jotsu was trying to take me to the island.
That Raya, she was no Joju. My sake business does well, and I am punished for it.
Your son was targeted by kidnappers. I found their plan on this origami paper.
Only Osaka merchants sell that particular kind.
I'll have a word with one of these merchants, in hopes they remember who bought it.
Okay, so that one's done. All right. Talk to the paper merchant. So before we do that, let's just take out the next one. So hiding near horses in the west of the Fisherman's District, southwest. All right, west of the Fisherman's District, right here. Okay. And it's west of, so it's probably going to be in this area here. Hiding near horses. So, let's just, we'll set like a little point over here, and then we'll head there.
Come, answer my riddle and earn yourself some more.
Answer my riddle? Let me see what this is. So distracted. I get so distracted, folks.
So, will you answer my riddle?
Let's hear it.
But what if your guess is wrong? You must wager one of your own. Winner takes all.
I'll pay, but it better be good.
This is one of my favorites. I am sucked in from the bottom and let out from the mouth. What am I?
Sucked in from the bottom and let out the mouth.
Tobacco smoke.
Oh no! I am ruined. I need the money to pay my debts today. If I don't, they will send me to forced labor. How will I take care of my family?
I understand more than you know. Take care of your family.
I do not deserve this kindness. I have little to offer, but perhaps I can be of service to you?
Ooh, we got Scout Intel and we got World Rumor.
If you've heard anything of interest, I'd like to hear it.
I love how they do that. They don't actually tell you. They just show you on a map. New content has been added to your map. At least it shows you there. So a legendary chest. Okay. Locate the rumors of a legendary chest in this area. And that is in... Okay, that is actually in the... so we'll do that today, of course. Oh, how we don't want to go there. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Nice.
Help me! She's chased. A strange woman grabbed me. Then she took me to a place with lots of statues. But I ran away.
What does she look like?
I don't know. A woman. I never saw her before.
Go home now. Don't stop until you get there, and don't speak to anyone on the way.
I know a secret way from here. She will never see me, and I can run really fast.
It's hilarious how they try to get adults to sound like kids sometimes. All right. And there she is.
movement. Nothing, I guess.
All right. Target killed, and we picked up a new weapon, a new Tonto. Another mastery point. And that should take care of that one. Now we have 2 missions. Find the kidnapper's hideout by following all the clues. Investigate the hideout. Talk to the paper merchant. So let's... It is northwest. Let's do this one. Northwest of the fisherman. Hold on. There we go. North and west. So north and west of fisherman would either be like over in the Koja ruins. It's surrounded by carved stones. Northwest of Fisherman's District. So it's got to be like somewhere around, probably either in here, I would say. No, that's something else. That's got to be something else, right?
This will help me find who's behind all this.
Monshiro's diary page. Okay. Alright, so that was it. That was that one, actually. Alright, so Southwest Setsu, north of the Temple of Osaka, near a big tree. North of the Temple of Osaka, near a big tree. So it's going to be somewhere around in here. Oh, I see. I think that's probably a big tree right there. Let's not get confused because I have multiple ones out here. I do like how they do these missions. Oh, I remember that big tree.
That must be the paper merchant.
It says talk to him, so.
How may I help you?
You sell this paper. Do you remember who bought it?
I don't sell much of that. Expensive. And people don't want to pay so much these days. Last one was a woman. Very wealthy. I delivered her to her home at Nishinomaru Garden.
Thank you.
If she wants more, tell her I have plenty.
The kidnapper's leader must be at Nishinomaru Garden.
Alright, well you heard that. So, I think we found the final location. Oh, okay, so that's where we're headed to finish this up. She can be found near the garden. Her garden has butterflies. It says near the garden. It doesn't say like in the garden, so that could be something too. Also, when you invert, because I'm an inverted player, I don't know if I told you this already, but it makes everything backwards when you use the right thumbstick. So when I zoom in, I have to actually go up, and when I zoom, or excuse me, when I zoom out, I have to go up. When I zoom in, I have to go down. So totally backwards. I really would have much preferred Ubisoft to do it like they've always done their games, just invert the look, not invert zooming in with the thumbstick or something like that. So, I mean, I'm not sure if that's like anything that's even close to their priority to fix, and probably not a lot of people would even have a problem. But I'm an inverted player, and I know there's more inverted players out there, so I know we're few and far between. So I always have to have inverted on for when I'm looking up and down, but I always also need... I don't see her around here yet. I don't need to have other functions with that to be inverted as either. Alright, so it looks like it is going to be, even though it's so weird because it said near. Nope, it is inside, okay. You can see the spot that we can go in from right here.
It'll be less trouble if I stay out of sight.
Alright. I've actually been in here before. I did like looking around this garden and stuff, just whatnot. Let's go ahead and click this so I can see if there's any enemies around. It doesn't look like it. Huh. Well, I'd love to assess.
You must be Kacho from the notes.
That nameless little brat. She always resisted me, and she sent you to do what she cannot. Her mistake.
She's about ready to attack me. And of course, I can't do anything about it. Nice. Oh, that's a cool move.
Yes, will be beautiful.
Oh, I love the music playing.
My butterflies will enjoy you.
Oh, she likes to throw these things. Now, there is a parry one. Trying to take this guy out. Okay. You'll see why here in a second. I want to get away from her and see if I can get this specific trophy that's a perfect parry when she throws something. So that's the only reason I'm trying to do this right here. Is I want her to throw. Ah. Maybe it's a, maybe it's a part of the mastery that you need. Increased damage, let's see, Blood Rush, Invigorating Kill, Breaker, Shadow Reach. There is a trophy that's, do a perfect... I think it's with the katana. So let's switch to the katana, actually. Let's see if we can do that. No, try one more. Okay, one more time. Maybe the timing just has to be perfect. This is the only one that I found that actually, and it might be a bow and arrow. Yeah, it might be a bow and arrow, so. We should take it.
You never suspected her, did you? The one who sent you. I raised her. I trained her. I am almost her mother.
But you are not her mother.
My children, they would have been so beautiful, laid in open fields, one by one. Beautiful in this, before my butterflies consumed them. This should be beautiful, don't you think?
I love how they tried to be so dramatic with that. All right, now we can finally do Return to the Game Maker. All right, so you couldn't return until you completed the entire quest, which is so weird because she literally says, I can return these to the Game Maker now. But that's just not... The game's like, no, you can't. And there she is. I bet you she's going to end up being the villain. And she is going to be back up here. Which, like I said, is not... excuse me, is not too far. So, let's get out of here.
That was straight.
All right. We don't have too far to trek. Really haven't had the need to do, you know, a lot of cutting and editing, just a few times here and there, I think. But so far, so good. We finished this entire storyline here. Yeah, so the way Ubisoft does its things is I cannot see the trophy list because when you're online, it disappears. You can't see it before the game is released. So, and that's made it a lot tougher to know what trophies I'm getting. So I have the list of trophies from what's been leaked online or whatever. But the way that so early copies of editions, you know, you can't see the trophies. They show up.
I wish to show you something
In the game. And you see them as we unlock them, but if I were to click on them, you wouldn't see them. So that's...
What is it?
I have something to show you.
I don't know about this.
All right. Show me.
This is a tiny seashell. Oh, how it delights me.
Very nice.
You think you're so clever? Then tell me, which province is it from?
I have no clue.
Shells like that are found along the coast of Wakasa.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. What a clever, charming girl you are.
And you are one interesting woman.
Thank you. Perhaps this interesting old woman can be of some help to you.
Oh, interesting. Woman.
I would like to know more about this place.
I just totally guessed there. There's no way I would have known at this point. All right, what showed up here? Okay, cool. Cosmetic merchant.
Have you found the butterflies?
Drop the act. You are one of them.
Kacho is dead, Sen. I spent my whole life trying to free myself from her. She thought she was my mother, but she was so much worse. I made this game hoping someone like you will find the messages and stop us.
Stop what?
She wanted me to have brothers and sisters. A family. So I took them.
I mean, both of these are right. What you did was wrong. You know, brainwashing is a horrible thing. It happens a lot today. But I'm gonna go with this one.
You have done unforgivable things, but you are a victim too.
Kacho controlled everything. I'm choosing me now. The children, are they safe?
Yes, they are.
Then I would ask one last favor from you. Kacho took me when I was a baby. I never had a name. With no name, I had no identity beyond her.
You are free now to choose your own name, not me.
No, the only name I know is Kacho. Please, a name for my grave.
Okay. Let's see here. Miss Blood Butterfly, Swallowtail Butterfly, Small White. Let's name her in honor of Mr. Ocho Cinco himself.
You are Ocho, Miss Butterfly.
Ocho, it is strange. I feel different. I always wondered if I would. It is only a small thing, but... What will you do with me?
We say, you know, it's not your... I mean, you were, you know, brainwashed, but you must die. No, not going to do that, obviously.
That is a good name. Good enough for a new life. Do not waste the opportunity.
Thank you for everything. I will never forget what you have done.
All right, so there was... Ooh, hey, mortal reminder. This was part of a trophy. Awesome. Complete an objective board. Okay. Well, there you go. Mortal reminder complete. I love how, like, you can see the background moving, but the characters pause when you go into this. Now, remember what I just said? That if I was to try to click on trophies, they don't show up, as you can see. So, yeah, I don't... It's because the game hasn't been actually released yet as the time of me recording this. Therefore, they don't show up. And this is my platinum account, so this is why you see all these platinums here or whatever. But there we go, level 13, and we got a bow. Can we actually even use a bow, or is that a bow only for another character that we haven't even played with yet? Yes, eventually we will at some point. I think the bow is for him, because it doesn't look like we can select it. Let's see what else. We did get another thing outside, so we got a level 13 butterfly, so that's even better stats. 100% origami skills? What does that even mean? It's like a double rainbow. Ooh, yep, that looks like that's all we have there. 8. We do have a level 12 Tonto. And they do have better stats. It's just we don't get the slowdown time on Escape Strike. I mean, it should carry over, right? Once we actually put one of these in there, and they're both the same exact thing. which is so weird too. What does that slow down time on? I guess we really haven't been using it. Mastery, we got 5 more points again, so you do get points quite a bit. Let's see, what do we have in our tools department? We can do smoke grenades. We haven't really utilized smoke grenades at all yet, so we'll just start with the first one first and see how that works. What else? We got Shinobi. Haven't really found the need to use that one just yet. And then Assassin. Increased damage during the night. I suppose we'll go with that one. That gives us the gold. Okay. And tools. We've been using the kunai. We also have the smoke bombs that we can select as well, so you can switch between them. I'm guessing that that's going to help a lot during combat too. It might make us be able to either escape or get out of there. The situation requires us to do so. So at this point, since we just completed a huge storyline based set of missions here and kind of completed an objective board, this is the opportunity now that we can go and pick up those things that we saw right here. We have locate a legendary chest and then check out what this vendor does as well. So we will fast travel to right here because it's not that far.
Bring it on.
All right, so I spawned ourselves over here so we could test out something. This is going to be us testing out what we just picked up. We have to click it and you see how we can use it. We get pretty much all these free kills. Not really free, but you see how the smoke grenades work now. I just wanted to. I love how quick these guys are. Oh my god, dude! The combat, I'm telling you, is so tough when you're playing with her. I almost killed myself there. Alright. See how these things respawn? So we've been to this location before and we got the gold here, but since the seasons change, it all just comes back. So obviously, you know, there's no like achievements or trophies tied to getting these types of things. All right. All right, so we're going to head where we need to head, which is right here. Just trying to successfully get up there. There's always the same route to get up. And it's very weird because, like I said, the way you move, and I'm really trying to explain this to you guys so you understand. When I click it, it takes about a half a second for the character to move. I don't know if you could hear me actually click the movement. I clicked it, half a second. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Probably not. But that's really, really very slow movement when it comes to your character. I don't know why, honestly, they did that. But it is legitimately about a half a second before your character actually moves to start. Now, when you're moving around normally like this, like it's pretty instantaneous. But when you're first initially setting the initial movement, that's when there was like a half-second delay. Definitely didn't need to add that. All right, let's see where this chest is. All right, so it's an investigation zone. Looks like it's just an area with a bunch of enemies. It's a camp. Okay.
Better to keep out of sight.
I saw movement.
Take it. He caught himself on fire. And he didn't even get damaged. That was bull. Should have at least got damaged a little bit.
Scare me.
Where'd your arm go? Huh? Where'd it go? Works out. Looks like it was the chest. Wait, that's not a legendary chest though, is it? I think it's going to be right below us. Okay, so cool. We just go ahead and pick up everything else in these areas here though. Gotta show you everything, right? You need to see the struggle of when you're doing like certain things, you know? I mean, it's very important to show that struggle, to show that, you know, when you're trying to go for platinums of games, that not everything is always going to be, you know, the easiest. Oh, it looks like that's just another way inside, not actually the way to get in there. Another way to stealth around. Oh.
There cannot be trouble.
Not so much for that. Oh. Took him out in one hit. Didn't know he was down there. I tell you what, the movement, I will tell you this, the movement is awful. I honestly, I think after as much time that I've played this game, that I can freely say that I'm not a fan of how the movement is. The movement in the Assassin's Creed games has not been good, in my opinion, since a long time ago. Since before they changed over to this RPG way of doing Assassin's Creed. It's just like, you get stuck on everything, which has always been a staple of Assassin's Creed, but it just doesn't feel like, you feel like your character is not doing what you want them to do, and that's never a good sign for your game. Love the game, it's just that those little tiny things, really are not good for helping you to want to continue to play these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't happen to me. I'm not saying that I don't want to play this because of it, but it just gets really frustrating when it happens so often and you're trying to do something and then you end up not being able to do what you're trying to do. Alright, just seeing if there's anything else. Did get a level 13. We got a legendary one. Oh, that's even better. +1 health per mastery point. So it looks like that did come in handy. And we got all kinds of, we got a new outfit that we can choose. It gets lower health than a level 9. That's just so crazy. We lose a little bit of health, but we gain vulnerable damage. Vulnerable damage. What does even that mean? I'm guessing it's to the enemy. But we don't get critical damage. We don't get a 10% damage reduction. So it's still not worth it. I would still... Yeah, I would still keep this. Definitely not what I meant to do. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was that one. Because it had the critical damage. Yeah. Alright. Mastery, we got 2 points. Probably not really a lot to get into. Grab, assassinate. I'd say that's probably something you want. You want to be able to climb faster. All right. So we did that one. There should be one more, I think. Remember, there's just that over here.
Welcome, welcome.
Is this the person? I guess cosmetic? I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, cosmetic maybe. You can do different mounts. Shinobi Assassin Horse Saddle. Let's do that. Why not? You can do things to your hideout. You can do different horses and consumables for healing. Rations can be used to restore health. Okay. We've already reached the max capacity of what we have. And it gives you 40% in the healing. We can also sell some valuables. We got plenty of money. I haven't really got into the hideout stuff yet, which I'm sure we will soon. Okay. Let's go ahead and now move on to... Now, there is something that we can't do just yet, and it's actually located right here. It's a find and loot chest, right? And you can see where it's located all the way over here. The only problem is it's not meant for us. Now, if you notice, okay, when you see that 13 gold there, right? Or the legendary, notice how it has Yusuke's armor emblem on it. This is because it's for him only. So you can't do this one yet because you cannot pick up the things that you need to destroy to get into the area. And so therefore I didn't show that part when I went over there during the first section when we got into the main open world, because she can't do this mission. So obviously some missions are tied to only certain people. But we can actually track these. So why don't we do a few of these? These would be fun. Assassinate Ember, found near the burnt buildings southwest of Osaka Castle. So here's Osaka Castle. Burnt buildings. I remember there being a lot of burnt buildings. Found near burnt buildings south of the castle. So this could be really anywhere. It could even be down here. I mean, it doesn't say how far south. Again, we got the scout board, so look how big it is. So that's a big area that we can get. So let's just try that. There you go. Assassinate Ember, and now you see where he is, and that's where we could go. So that's why you want to change seasons every single time that you see that available, and it's doing it right now too. See that? Well, I just proved my point. Once you play for a certain amount of time, it just automatically changes seasons. So now we're going into what looks like the fall. And we got some hideout resources as well. Now 3 scouts available to us. Second chance. Seasons and chains, alert locations, and local factions have been refreshed. Alright, we just need to locate and find him. Most likely he's probably going to be in that area right there. Oh, that's her. I don't want to do that. Just let her continue to fight. There he is. Again, he scales up too, so he would be much, much lower level if we tackle this later.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
All right. Don't want to get into open conflict here. That's a lot of things to blow up. The thing is, I don't know if that's close enough to actually get him or not. I guess so. He's just like, what just happened? I would say like a glove, I guess. All right. That one was pretty easy. And so the only one that we have left that we can still track, he is north of Amagasaki Castle. He loves to drink in an inn. And that should be over here. Here's So maybe it could either be... I don't think it's the falls. I think it's probably going to be this post town right here. So we'll set it for right there.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
Oh, there's something under there. Does that mean you can go and take out the samurai again in this area and grab another big piece of loot item and do that infinitely when you change seasons all the time? Yep.
That's because we killed them all.
There's no way they know I'm here already. Because they were hurting someone, that's probably. Alright. So check this out. He's done.
Alright. It says the Kabukimono have been using the board at the shrine to post
He doesn't
messages.
really care that I'm doing it. Now the good news is I don't actually have to... Oh my gosh. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like not good to be doing this over and over again. Also, they're smart, so they run. Oh my god, I can't get out. Oh, I can't get through the door. Don't be like me when it comes to this, folks. You know what I mean? I'm dead. There's no... I'm just gonna die. Like, it's too much.
Are you afraid of me? Come! Assist our search!
Did you see the musicians? Their fingers were bleeding. They'll kill them if they stop.
Strange sound.
Fighting like a true shinobi, folks.
You can't hide forever.
Yep. Oh my god, everyone's dead. See? Assassin's Creed is not the same anymore, man. Because I'm inside the tree, and when I have the assassination button come up, it should drag them into the tree. But it doesn't. It doesn't do something as simple as that. And they still know where I am, I guess. So that's just like, these little things are what irk me a little bit. Because I feel like it needs to change. It jumps out instead of it used to take them and bring them towards you into whatever cover that you're currently in. But it just doesn't do that anymore. Which is a little upsetting. Like, sometimes it'll do it, but most of the time it won't.
I promise it will be quick.
I just find it so weird that the game doesn't know half the time what you're trying to do when you're doing it. I got a little bit of health left. Actually, one person I can handle. All right. Oh, that's what gets really hard. Oh. To try to predict what he's going to do. We got it.
That was a close one.
Ooh. They didn't fall for a lot of stuff like some of the others. So, doesn't matter though. We ended up doing what we needed to do. Let's get rid of some of these. Remove all markers. Like, there's just a few things in the Assassin's Creed series of late that I just can't get behind. Like, I'm an old school Assassin's Creed guy. It's just, there's just a few things that it's too RPG-y, and for some people, they're going to like that. But for me, I don't. I don't like that. That's the thing that keeps me from saying that this game would even be close to a 9 or a 10. Right now, I'm sitting at about a 7 out of 10, and I'm giving it a good score for me because I feel like I'm enjoying the story so far, and I do still like the gameplay. I do. But there's just still so many things about it that I just wish weren't so. Maybe some of you agree. Maybe some of you don't agree. Did we get new clues? We did. We have the information. To, I guess, do the rest of these, leaders will gather or split up depending on your actions at Nishin Yamiya Shrine. Leave a message at the shrine. Just need to find out where the shrine is. I think it's... That's the garden. Okay, I need to find the shrine. I'm not sure. So there's a shrine there. But see, here's the other thing. You have to be this close to see the things. This could be it shouldn't be a shrine that we haven't seen yet. There it is. Okay. That's one of the shrines we've been to. Okay, cool. So that's where we're going to head to. All right. Oh, you can refill? Oh. Oh. If you go to these locations, you can refill the scouts? Again, you got contracts. We're not doing any of those just yet, sorry. I wanted to actually just refill my splats. There we go. Let's take a minute just for a second, as we always do, to see anything upgraded. We have 15, but obviously we can't equip them yet because we're not level 15. 13 still the highest there. And that's it there. 5. Wow, we get points quite a bit, actually. Let's see. Not really much in the katana field just yet. Ooh, okay, definitely want that. Oh no, that's a different, that's not a weapon we're not even using. I gotta start using it at some point though, right? While holding R1 or R2, press circle in a direction to leap forward the target and strike. R1 or R2. Oh, I see, okay. And then that leads to an escape. Oh, it's like a backward dodge. Let's get this all the way up. That way we can do armor-piercing enemies. Perfect. Alright, let's go deal with this. And it's going to be over here.
Besides,
Alright, we're just supposed to leave a message at the shrine. This is where we essentially found this mission, set of missions, even though we technically did one before we found this.
I'm starving.
Are you all right?
I'm so hungry, but I can't afford any rice. Can you help?
So many are hungry these days. How much do you need?
Oh, I need rice and a new cooking pot. And, yes, another strong young ox to pull my cart. I've always wanted a silk kosode. Just once in my life, to feel silk against my skin.
Oh, we could spend 1,000? Why not? I'm gonna do it.
The wheel of Dharma turns in mysterious ways. Here, enough for all your dreams.
Such wealth! Such vast wealth! I'm going to live in Kyoto and meet the Emperor. I'll ride in the palanquin and my feet will never touch dirt again. Every day a silk kosode!
Oh, what have I done?
Really? Nothing. And he's back to begging. I just gave him 1,000, which didn't really, you know, cost me. I mean, yeah, it cost 1,000, but I haven't really needed the money for anything. But what I think I'm more pissed about is that he didn't offer to, you know, give me help in the world or something like that. But maybe we'll see him again in a later mission, and he'll help us tremendously.
There are messages from Kabukimono leaders asking Ronin to join them in Setsu. That would be very bad for the people. They brag about their crimes and display their plans for all to see. Their arrogance could be my advantage. They've told me where to find them. In Harima. I can hunt them down, one by one. Or I could post a reply. Ask them to gather. Finish them all at once.
So you can hunt the leader one by one or gather them together. Now, I don't think this mission can be done here, actually. I think she's saying it can be done at another location. But what would I want to do? Let's gather them.
I'll gather them together. End all three in one strike.
But where is it going to put them? Probably not in this area. Yeah, see, it's still in that same... That's the only thing that sucks, is I probably should have done one by one because this is in a totally different area called Harima. And where is Harima? Harima is level 23, so it's above where we are. Just another huge location. But by the time we get there, we're going to be so much more powerful, so maybe it'll be actually good, and maybe we'll have Yasuke, and he can take them out in, like, you know, really, really quickly. So it might be actually, you know, good for us to do. Let's see what else we got. So there's her mission. There's our main target mission here. I'm going to say let's do hers. And we know she is. She's right there. Just because we've passed her so many times, and now we finally... This is a main mission, I believe, so... Well, technically, I guess maybe not, because it's on the other part of the board. That's always tough to tell, because if you look at the objective board... It is. I mean, it says the League, so definitely it's got to be a main mission. Yeah. Let's do this. I can't believe how much of the game I've played. I guess if you went straight through the missions, maybe you would get to Yasuke quicker.
It looked like you needed help turning the tide.
We monks can handle ourselves. But since you're here, it's good to see you again.
You too. We make a good team. In fact, you should join me, now that I fight for the greater good.
Many walk your kind of path, but not me. I don't do revenge.
My path chose me when Oda Nobunaga invaded Iga. I would have preferred to stay in my valley. My father's killers must answer for their crime, just like Wada Koretake.
While it is true that we rarely choose our destiny, we must take responsibility for it.
I am taking responsibility.
No. You take revenge. It is not the same. I know you mean well. Look, help me investigate what these monks wanted and why. And I'll think about it. All right?
All right. This one lives.
You steal from a sacred place and call yourself a monk? What happened to your faith?
In this world, you steal or get stolen from. I know which side I want to be on. My brothers and I woke up to the truth. I traded faith in invisible things for faith in reality.
Where did you take the valuables?
There are no valuables here. The real loot is at the Christian church.
You're no more honorable than a pack of stray dogs. What should we do with this one?
Well, if we want to get on her side, obviously forgive.
You spoke of forgiveness. Who could be more worthy of it than a stray dog?
You are right. He needs empathy, or he will never change. You are forgiven for this theft. But pray I don't catch you stealing again.
Out! Not I knew!
Your face. Are you alright?
Nothing I can't handle. One of the thieves left your quarters with your hairpin fastened to his robe.
My husband's kanzashi.
His hood fell, and I caught a good look. Young, with a dark brow. He used to follow you around the years back. A grumpy duckling after its mother.
Tetsuo.
Yes, like someone pissed in his buckwheat.
That kanzashi meant something to you?
It belonged to my husband. One of the only things I had left that touched him, that felt like him in my hands. When grief has no home, it will turn to anger. We need to find Tetsuo.
That monk said others went to Takatsuki Church. Tetsuo may be there with the kanzashi.
Let's go.
Give him grace, Yaya. Perhaps he does not know what he did.
He will return here safe. But he has some explaining to do. Tetsuo
I will say
knows what
Ubisoft
the
does a
hell
great
he
job with
means
their
to
hair
me.
mechanics.
Who is
and
he?
Physics.
I was his spiritual guide. He lost his parents before he could stand. But then, when my husband died, I needed time. I left Tetsuo and joined Kyonyo at Honganji. I heard the boy never smiled again.
He must have missed you.
I can't be responsible for him. I did my part. I taught him everything he needed to know. And this is how he repays me?
I can't
Meet
play
me
right
with your
now.
Kanzashi and Tetsuo.
Is this not the definition of ADHD? It is in the church. I don't think this is it. This is a Buddha church, or Buddha temple. So we need to find out. All right. So where's the details? Northern. It is in the church of Takatsuki. Temple. It's in the northern, so you gotta, pay attention to that, obviously. Huh. Oh, so there it is. Church. There it is. All right. Sorry, that took me longer to find because you gotta zoom in 2 levels in order to see the names of the locations, and then it takes so much longer to actually look around because it zooms in so far. Alright, so there it is.
That monk said his accomplices went to rob the Christian church. I should look there for Tetsuo.
Don't hurt me!
Quiet, Tetsuo. Yaya sent me. Come on.
I didn't take anything. I swear. I've done nothing wrong. I'm just a simple monk.
Did Tetsuo think I was sent to kill him? I better stop him before he gets himself hurt. Tetsuo! Tetsuo, wait!
Make your move!
I am ready for you.
Yeah, but I can't grab him, so I'm like...
You want this Get from me!
She was waiting there.
I taught you humility, respect, and you stole from us? From me?
You left me. You were my guide. When you left, I lost my way.
So you become a thief?
Yeah. Stop.
You have something to say?
You said forgiveness is the only balanced path. Yes, Tetsuo did hurt you. What happened in your past has hurt you both. Forgive him. Forgive yourself.
How quickly my anger has taken a hold of me. When I lost my husband, I pushed you away. I was no good for the world. I left you with no choice but to find another family. Even if they were stray dogs. Will you forgive me, Tetsuo?
I forgive you, big sister.
There is something to this passive forgiveness. It has been a long time since I asked for it myself.
Did you consider my offer? Will you join us?
You say you fight for the greater good. I believe you.
Good. We will be glad to have you.
Hey, building your league. There we go. Nice. Recruit your first ally. Call on her to tackle people?
I'm grateful to feel this again.
How do you... Oh, you can hit Y or triangle to call on her. Oh, so we got an ally in battle that'll come join us when we're in the middle of an action fight, I guess.
I'm grateful to feel this again.
So that's cool. Now, I do remember having someone, I just didn't know who it was when I was doing my preview. So now it kind of makes more sense, I guess. So that is done now. What is left? But gosh, there's only just a few things left. There's only the... You gotta zoom in, obviously, to see all of it. This is the DLC, the pre-ordered DLC. So now's a good time, I guess, to go ahead and do it. Did I not find all these lost pages? I guess we can go ahead and travel here first and do this, and then we'll do that. Pretty sure I thought I would have picked up those if I went to the fast traveling. Oh, I think because there's a lot of enemies inside. That's why I didn't. Yeah, this is like, has a lot of enemies.
I should stay hidden here.
Patience is key here. It's got to be some of the best. I mean, I don't know what you call these types of bushes, but what? Why would you do that? Wow, nobody heard. Okay. See how she drags in? So we're just going to go ahead and take out all the enemies in these areas here. I don't think they're close enough. Oh my god, it didn't do it. What? It didn't do the, Sheesh, man. Oh, it's a 2 move. Oh my god, dude. Some of these are just so... Dude, I mean, just one enemy can just totally wreck you in this game. Woo! Almost died just from one enemy. That's what expert does to you. What is this? Oh, that's one of the things. Yeah. It's the temple. We need the pages. Oh, okay, we got more of these supplies. Takes 2 of them. We're only going to be able to get 1. Yeah, because we only have 2 scouts. Alright, one more thing over here. All the rest of the stuff we'll get once we circle back around. Looks like we got a second. Is this one like outside? I'm going to pause here just for a second. Oh yes, through the power of pausing the stream. Now let's go and finish this up. I think there's just still a few more enemies left. I don't know if he'd be able to see me at this point. There we go. I think that's pretty much everybody in here. Might just be 1 or 2 left. 1 on the outside, 2 on the outside, and that's it. There's the third one for that. But we'll pick up the rest first. Can't get that, remember? So this one on top. Temple complete. Another knowledge point. And the only thing left is something we can't get. Alright, let's go ahead and head on out. And technically there's 1 guy left. We can go ahead and destroy him. Sleeping on the job. All right. We just completed the Tennoji temple, which is located here. And now we're going to move on to this pre-order mission. Pet the dog. So I gotta find the dog first. There it is.
Is that a dog? It sounds hurt. There's the dog. Looks like it has been in a fight. Shh. I won't hurt you. Are you alone? Ichiro, you belonged to him. There's blood in your fur. Were you in a fight? Show me who hurt you. I'll follow.
Following a dog.
Auntie Matsu always told me to look out for strange dogs. Soft fur, but sharp teeth. I wonder how long you waited at Ichiro's grave. What an unusual relationship you must have had with him. Where are you taking me? Not into a trap, I hope. I'll have to trust you.
Where is that stupid dog? Look harder. Takako wants that key. There's the muscle. Get him!
Your purpose has somehow become mine. I do not usually follow dogs. There is something about you, though.
Could it be that you pre-ordered in order to be able to get it?
You know something about Ichiro's death, don't you? Lead on. We will uncover the truth.
They could have done those things way better. It's just a thing on the ground, and then things move around it. But they're stapled on the ground. That's crazy. Look at those. Like, those things don't move at all. Yeah, it looks like they're moving, but it's actually just randomly generating things to move around it. Those will always stay the same. They'll never leave.
Ugh, so the mongrels left my brother-in-law's side. He's been lying there whimpering for days. Ichiro's that idiot! He inherited a big, beautiful estate while me and my husband live on this farm like animals.
What exactly happened to Ichiro?
Ugh, the fur choked on some fish. Didn't check for bones first. And now he's bones. Probably why the mutt stayed. Dogs love bones. And now the estate is ours.
The dog doesn't like you.
The feeling is mutual. Before Ichiro died, he hid the inheritance and gave the key to this creature.
You took it back?
Not before that mutt attacked my guards. Almost bit my arm off. Some of that blood on his fur is mine.
Give the key back and I'll go. And take the dog with me.
Ishiro's box is nowhere to be found. The key is useless.
Good
If you
riddance.
find the key, take it.
Amos?
Leave me out.
That key must be nearby. I'm trusting your nose to find the key.
Or... Oh, nice try.
No key here.
Alright, well clearly we know that there's enemies. Wait. Okay, how do I get into this one?
I don't think this is the place.
Alright. Hold on. Oh, it's underneath. Okay.
Here it is. The key. Where'd he go? Maybe he went back to his owner's side.
Oh, did he just disappear? Nope, he's right there.
That's suspicious.
You were protecting this the whole time.
It's a wood box. You could just take a freaking katana to it.
If you are reading this, you have earned the trust of my one and only friend. Takako has succeeded in her plan. I knew it would not be long before she put a knife in my back. Tell Tsukimaru I am sorry, and scratch his head for me, behind the ears. Tsukimaru, eh? Ichiro says he's sorry. And when you're ready to say goodbye to him, you would make a great guard dog. With me, at your new home. Good boy.
Oh, I like that one. Another level up. We are now level 15. Another mastery point. We've leveled up quite a bit so far in today's video. What new stuff have we got? Level 14 there. So adrenaline gain we lose. Yeah, so there's no reason to have that one. Well, I mean, 173, what are we currently? We're at 113. This is going to help us out. More posture attack, armor damage when hitting multiple enemies. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Alright, that's still the best one we have, although we do have a level 14 there. We still haven't tried that weapon out yet. We got a 12. That has more armor. Adrenaline gain. That'll gain us the adrenaline. Yeah, but this one's even better, so. Although I like the aesthetic of this one, though. So I can equip that. Then I can customize. So I know there's a way to do it. I'm just trying to figure out. So I have that equipped. There we go. So which one do I want on? I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go that way. That's a cool look. Now, how many points we got now? I got 3. We still get another next rank. We're still at knowledge rank number 2. Definitely probably want to go with that one. Perfect. All right, so as you can see on the objective list here, we finished the dog. Oh, there's another one. I guess you continually get... See, this is something that just... It's passive. So we've been doing this mission forever, and it just... The more bandits you take out, we still have over 50 more to do, and then we'll eventually finish that one. Yeah, so that's pretty much caught up to this point, except for doing the main kind of 13 that we need to do here and finishing that up, which I think that'll be good for the next video. And most likely it'll probably be the final part in this beginning area, because we've done everything else outside of that. As you can see, there are no more question marks. Only thing you could say that we haven't done, we haven't done like the castles. Although this should say, yeah, we did complete that castle. Because I think the only thing you need to do to complete the castle is to take out all of you gotta find the loot, and then defeat the samurais. So I guess, let's see, what else was there? There's still that one too. Yeah, which we've already done one of those, see, yeah. But I think that's good for today. We're doing a good job. We're moving along. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Let me know what you thought of the live commentary. Is a lot less editing and more kind of like a Let's Play, but at the same time we're still going through... it's just my commentary is live instead of planned, and know already how the mission's going to go, so therefore I can talk to you about what you need to do, as opposed to me kind of going through it at the same time with you and the mistakes that are made during it. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. I'll keep them coming strong. Just keep those likes coming, and keep those comments coming, and I hope you all are enjoying it. We're already 11 hours in, and I think they said it takes like roughly 80 hours to platinum, so 1/8 of the way done, folks. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.